A few years ago, I examined every single last part of my life and course corrected. There was a point when I realized I couldn't keep asking myself, how do I make this life work? I needed to actually ask myself, do I even want this life anymore? So I started examining everything. I'm talking about my career, all of my relationships, including my friendships, my home, where I lived at, my finances, my health, my parenting style, my environment, my goals, even the way that I spent just an ordinary Tuesday. And I asked myself some really uncomfortable questions. What is working? What isn't working? What am I just tolerating? What am I doing because I actually want to? And what am I doing because I think that I'm supposed to? What is giving me energy and what is consistently draining me? What version of me built this life that I'm living now? And probably the hardest question that I asked was, does this still align with who I am becoming? Because sometimes the answer wasn't work harder. Sometimes the answer was to completely change the direction. Sometimes it was a boundary, or it was letting something go. Or sometimes it was admitting that the goal that I had worked really hard for wasn't actually my goal anymore. And sometimes it was simply changing how I had approached something. I stopped thinking of these decisions as failures. They were course corrections. And that's such an important distinction, because you don't have to burn down your entire life every time something feels misaligned. Sometimes you just need to adjust the route that you're on. Take the exit, change the pace, recalculate, and keep moving forward. This season where you're questioning what still fits, don't immediately ask yourself what you need to change. Start with an inventory. Look at your life one area at a time and ask yourself what's working, what's not, what's draining you, what's nourishing you, what needs to stay, what needs to change. And that's one of the first steps in rewriting the rules to your life. And if you want help walking through that process, the ultimate guide to rewriting the rules to your life was created for exactly this. The link is in my bio.